Alright, time for the big reveal, because I don't even know what this looks like right now. I didn't go back to the Qunari one. Is it gonna be terrible? It looks too wooden and rustic to be in this big stone building, but this is the Ferelden Throne. We'll work with it for now, because I'm not going back in to change to Parvolan. I look like I'm being absorbed. We pulled a Josephine! No!
You met him and his Venatori in the western approach.
I sure did.
Raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his
That's what he looked like? Why does the Tevinter Magister armor look so horrible?
His master's consent.
Ooh. Okay. I'm actually impressed. He was lying to Corypheus.
I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you
Oh, shut the fuck up. Clearly, yes. And I might take it.
I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts.
Wow, you're pathetic, aren't you? God damn it, it's a good idea, though.
All at your disposal.
Ah! Give him back to Corypheus? What the hell kind of choice is that? I mean, he would get killed, but Corypheus is probably smarter than to just straight up pull his head off. I want him as a smuggler, throw him in jail, an informant on probation. Smuggler would have him treated pretty fucking terribly, right? I do kind of like that idea. I like that idea quite a lot. I don't know what would make people happy, though. Keeping him on would make people very... He was a fucking slaver, for fuck's sake, right? Who do I want to be pleasing here? I think maybe jail could also be the best option. The one where we don't get him killed, but we also don't get him fucked. Or we don't, you know, employ him and everything, and therefore fucking over everyone who fought to take him out. No! You, my friend, I believe, are going to be a smuggler. I don't know who's going to hate this. I'm going to feel really bad for it.
Someone who can
but he's going to be an agent, so...
to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts
exactly.
back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful, and we might loosen the shackles.
Oh, the ones you stole! Hell yeah!
Value when he sees it. I won't disappoint.
Oh god, Solus approves, Dorian slightly disapproves, Cassandra disapproves, I'm Bull approves, Sarah approves, Varric approves! Oh no, Sarah disapproves. Sarah, why? I imagine this is something that you don't care about in the fucking slightest. I mean, I guess Tevinter enslaves elves, but when have you ever given a fuck about that before? Never is the answer. But Cassandra's upset, and I don't like upsetting Cassandra. I wonder if rivalmance is still a thing in Dragon Age. I didn't know it was a thing until after I finished Dragon Age 2, but apparently you can have just full-blown romances with people if they absolutely despise you. And I think that's an interesting mechanic. Or not, well, you know, it's not anger, it's not hatred, it's rivalry. You don't agree, but you work towards the same goals, and I guess that sparks a little bit of sexual tension. Which doesn't surprise me. Why is that just a dog? Am I not meant to be seeing a dog there? Because all I can ever see is a dog's goofy fucking grin. I'm sorry if I'm now forcing all of you to see that as well, because I imagine that's not what it's supposed to look like. But I can't see anything else. Like, there are the two eyes, there's the snout, there are the ears. It's probably meant to be a mountain. But I can't see it as anything other than a dog. It's a fucking dog. Alright, let's make our way back to the Western Approach and do a mission, at last, a mission that people actually want us to do. Where do I begin? Somewhere over here. Let's begin over here. It's purely warden business. So, Blackwall comes with us, which means we probably don't need Cassandra. Varric absolutely comes with us. Sorry, Cassandra, I miss you already. It's either Vivienne, Solus, or Dorian. I find Dorian to be the most interesting of all the mages. And the sexiest. Sorry, Vivian. Sorry, Solus as well, but mostly sorry, Vivian. We need a mage. Yeah, we'll make it Solus for now, I think. I like the barrier, especially... Oh, yeah, this is not a very powerful team. Now, we need someone who's going to be able to pull in the damage, and that is... Well, I was about to say, unfortunately, Dorian. It is Dorian, for better or worse. I mean, I know Solus can now slam people in the face with his giant fisting powers, but other than that, he's pretty damn useless in this respect, right? He's still mostly a healer, or at least a defender, or whatever. So, I'll see you guys when we get there. I don't know if Stroud and Hawke actually came with us, or one of the two, none of the two, or whatever. I'm pretty damn sure we're meant to be meeting Stroud, right? It would be really damn cool if Hawke shows up with us as well. And I believe that's it right across the way. I'm gonna quickly get myself another bottle of water. Don't know if you heard any of that. I was entirely facing away from the mic. But I'm desperately thirsty. Hold on. Don't know why I'm not jump cutting this. But this is the quality bottle opening content that you all subscribe for, right? That's what I really am, a bottle opening channel. I don't know what that means, don't know why that came out of my mouth, but you will deal with it, won't you? Have I been over to this camp? I don't know where I've been in general at the moment. I really don't want to have to fight. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on over there. No, Rhino, go for the endless war off in that direction. Don't chase me around. He's gonna go and destroy the Inquisition camp or whatever. At least he ain't taking me out. So, what exactly are we finding over there? It's just another Tevinter ruin. Swear to God if I have to trek through yet another building that looks the exact same, or at least really, really similar with nothing defining in it, other than a giant or time slowing down, which are honestly two very, very different very, very badass things in a game that would make better use of them. The time slowing down thing was great, but the giant's fucking awful. You're not naturally aggressive, are you? It's naturally aggressive. Well, that's going to be horrible, but they are both here.
I fear they've already started the ritual. It has to be blood magic.
I did take forever, I'm sorry.
Before more people get hurt. You take point.
Maybe if you gave me your armor, then we could. You mean Hawke is staying here, and we're dealing with fucking Stroud instead? He's nowhere near as cool. The champion of Kirkwall just gets to sit on his ass doing absolutely nothing, while this random Grey Warden, who isn't even particularly high-ranking, does everything else. Oh, Christ!
No. Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear. This is wrong.
What were they? Slaughter your entire ranks?
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry.
The oath has never been said in such a pathetic voice.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
That looks like my mark! What the hell is happening here? I'm not the only one anymore. The Wardens are going to be able to open rifts. This is terrible.
Inquisitor!
Look at that poor little bastard following him around.
Lord Livius Edamond
They're
of
enslaving
Varric
demons.
at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
I've already got a head start. I want to know what that means, but at the same time, it's probably going to give something away that I don't remember, so... Wardens! He is deceiving you!
This man is lying to you. He serves an ancient Tevinter Magister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands
You do sort of
up.
own their nuts, huh? Oh,
Hands
wow,
down.
they're your puppets. That's fun.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to
Really?
themselves. You see, the calling had the wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Winter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy.
Fucking hell!
Together, we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
If you didn't have such a magnificent stash, you'd already be dead. I saw this at Redcliffe. Kill the old gods before they wake. Hold on, what? Oh, that demon army. We say that as if I've already killed it, but I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
Oh,
Now
yeah!
you know how it begins. Sadly for the wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test.
Oh, good, you fucking
Once the rest of the
scumbag.
wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Well, I'm definitely investigating. What's
Really
in
wanna
this
see
for
the
you?
world fall to the blight. What do you get out of this?
Thanks,
The Elder
Varric,
One
for some reason.
commands the blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless darkspawn. The blight is not unstoppable
But
or
he is a
uncontrollable.
darkspawn, is he
It
not?
simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori,
You really got him.
will be
I'm sure he'll give up now,
god
Varric.
kings here in the world.
Will you, though? Will you? Or will he just eat you too? Or turn you into Darkspawn or something fucking awful?
Why
Why
would
risk
Pharrell
using
risk
demons?
using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat.
Neither do
never
Darkspawn, do
question
they?
orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Corypheus made them
Corypheus
do
influenced
this.
the wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie.
Oh, I
Grey
fucking
Wardens are
noticed.
heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Fucking Christ!
Why would the
Why
wardens
kill the
try to
old
kill
gods?
the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through
Yes,
the deep
I
roads
know.
and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof,
Why are they all down
Double
there, by the
blight.
way? I've never really
Ever.
understood that.
the wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember
And why do
them
they all
a
become
little
dragons, or were they already?
now.
Let the wardens
Release the wardens
go.
from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No,
Why is it only Varric who
you
approves?
won't. The Elder One showed me
That
how
could
to
not have
feel.
looked more pathetic. Come on,
Been
man.
foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master.
Is that what I do?
He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head,
Just
his
get back
gratitude
up.
will
Are
be-
you kidding me? What in hell just happened? What is the explanation here?
Kill them!
Bye? I guess? I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I don't know why this is a thing, but it is indeed a thing. Let's kill the fucker with the lesbian haircut. Let's go. Whoa, Blackwall's already near death? I mean, that is a really, really, really large fucking rage demon. But other than that, it's just a regular fucking army, right? How is this giving us shit? Well, to be fair, he went down to no health immediately, and now he's perfectly fine all of a sudden. I don't know what the hell's going on. And Varric is in the middle of all this shit, and he is just fine. Why are you so very pathetic? Until I get assaulted by something out of the middle of the ground. What even was that? Oh, for some reason I'm Blackwall now. Fair enough, fair enough.
I refuse to listen to reason.
You were correct.
Yes?
Through their rituals,
You
the
weren't even
mages are
here.
slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors?
I just had to kill like
Of course.
5.
Sacrificed
Shit.
in the ritual. What a waste.
You have cool eyes though, Hawke. At least we got that. They were misled.
Lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights. With blood magic and human sacrifice.
Dorian likes it. No one else?
The Wardens were wrong, Hawke, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story to tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the
We're
end,
just
you are
not
always
gonna react to
alone
whatever
with
the
your
fuck
actions.
that tear in the world was in the
I believe I
background.
know where the Wardens are, your worship. Herriman fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Adamant. We've never been to Adamant, have we? Or is that one of... That may be the fortress I occupy. I honestly can't remember its name. But, I sort of remember. I think we've read about it or something.
Good thing.
Excellent work.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
I'm worried that I may have, I just don't want to have all those missions we have on the deep roads. Oh, sorry, on the deep roads. On the war table to go away. Like, you know, investigating the deep roads, for example. Or doing the Frostback Basin bullshit. I should really go back and take a look at that. I assume it's main quest stuff that can't go away, but it does worry me. A letter found on a Grey Warden mage. From Chernoff, don't know who the hell that is. Mishen, I don't trust this ritual Claral is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the Chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought to into slavers near the border. This Aramon sounds like everything that is wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe, please! Are you one of the sacrificed? Or are you one that I had to kill myself? If I had to kill you, then I'm gonna feel very, 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 very bad about it. But oh well. But no, seriously, what was that explosion in the background then? I assumed it was like the... Oh, you're still with me. I assumed it was the ice mine sort of expiring or something, just exploding in the background. But no, they're still just fine. Oh, there's another one of these. Grey whiskey, red wine, whatever the fuck. A bottle marked Vintage Warden Ivalal. Griffin Wing Ale. Sure. Oh yeah, it's the Griffin Wing Fortress that we own, right? Or is that the one I abandoned? So many confusing names and places in the Western... What is it? Western Plains? Western Approach? Whatever the hell. What a boring name for such an important place. I don't know. At the very least, let's mark their old base of operations in the name of the Inquisition. What's this called? Ritual Tower. Well, that is quite convenient naming, really. Many Tevinter structures litter the wastelands of southwestern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight. Man, it's that long ago that all this shit used to stand. How is some of it still so very intact? The Imperium expanded through the south at an incredible rate, and the lands farthest from Minrathus became home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation, taking advantage of the natural weaknesses in the Vale, as well as the distance from the Archon's oversight to try ever more dangerous fields of study. As with Eonar in Ferelden, the laboratories of Orlais were set up by the followers of Andraste during the uprising. Seriously? And little remains of them now save crumbled stone. An excerpt from Empire and Imperium by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. So, it was followers of Andraste. It wasn't the Chantry. I imagine this was well prior to the Chantry, because it was before the First Blight, obviously. Which I believe, if I remember correctly, is somewhere around 800 years ago. And that's around also the age of the Chantry, conveniently enough. So, despite the fact that Andraste was like, hey, no blood magic, don't you do it, you silly goose. They're just like, hey, let's experiment in her name with the most dangerous magic we can possibly think of. That sounds like a great idea. We're not going to the equivalent of hell. That doesn't seem particularly smart, does it, Tevinter? But then, the vast majority of things Tevinter doesn't seem particularly smart if they believe in the same version of the chant as everybody in Ferelden and Orlais does. Which they don't, but you'd assume they know sort of her basic teachings. Or maybe, you know, Ferelden and Orlais are the ones who fucked with it. And Andraste, well, they believe Andraste was a mage, don't they, or something like that, not some kind of chosen woman. This looks incredible. How far down can I fall before the game is like, no? Pretty far. And also take an obscene amount of damage, so, let's not do that again. That's the dragon. Something going on over here, which I should probably check out before we leave. But yeah, before we do anything else, I'm hoping that the Warden mission won't be complete after this. I hope there's a lot more that we can do. I hope that, I hope that it's not complete because there are so many other things that we haven't been able to do yet that I want to do before it. Because there's obviously Deep Road stuff, which seems pretty damn important right now. After what they said about the Wardens going into the Deep Roads and killing all the Archdemons. What do you mean, what's this about bandits?
Support.
We didn't hear shit about bandits, did we?
Fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there.
I was right there 2 minutes ago, wasn't I?
Blasted scavengers.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fine, give me a status report.
In the western approach?
The last vestiges of the Venatori are on the run, Inquisitor. We've had a few.
I'm the fucking best.
Nothing serious.
Nothing serious. These terrifying fucking Tevinter Magisters are nothing serious to us now, apparently. God, we're powerful. So where are these bandits hanging out? Over here? Oh, that's so far away. I have to do all the wandering over. It's probably just going to be killing without any kind of fanfare, without anything interesting going on as well, huh? How exciting. It is quite literally exactly where we just were. We could have just stayed here. And how did the bandits move in this time? How did he get the report of the bandits moving in this time? Let's not question it. I guess we had a little rest in our tent or something, hence why we got all our potions back. And let's just kill everyone as soon as we can. I'm playing as fucking Dorian. Dorian is still way more interesting than Darawen. Which is very, very sad, but I mean, whatever. It still feels like, the thing with Darawen, it's really strange, because Firion began the game in Origins as the worst member of the party. And he sort of had to really claw and that was it, apparently. We killed 2 bandits and we're done. What a mission. What a fantastic mission that is. Oh, 10 out of 10. What a beautiful game. And the thing is, sometimes it is. Other times, it's a 3 out of 10. I don't fucking understand. Okay, maybe that's harsh. I don't know. Gate Guardians, because the lore is glorious. The story can be glorious. The character interaction can be perfect. And other times, it's you've seen what it is. But yeah, Firion started Origins as the most pathetic member of the party, and it worked. It felt like he was clawing his way to be half decent because he wasn't a god-tier fighter. He didn't begin. He was a random Dalish hunter, you know, which are obviously going to be okay. They're never going to be blight-killing levels of fucking okay or amazing, right? So when you throw him in with people like Alistair, lifelong Templars, Morrigan, grew up in the wilds, killing everything in her way. She's a daughter of a goddamn... She's not even a demon. I don't know what Flemeth is. Whatever Flemeth is. Witch of the Wilds. There you go. Ogren, lifelong warrior. People like that. Firion isn't going to be the best in that team. He needs to claw his way up to be even, and especially if he's going to be better than them, which eventually he did get. He was so unbelievably powerful by the end. That felt really good. But we're as deep into the game as we are right now. I'm over half max level, and I still feel like I can't accomplish shit with Darawen. Even though he's acting way more high and mighty than Firion ever did, and it's weird. It's very strange. But whatever. Gate Guardians. As I walked in the desert, I saw a great armored figure whose form blotted out the sky. At first I took it to be no more than met the eye. A simple spiked statue. But as I approached, this deceptive icon transformed into a warrior as graceful as it was massive. Its bladed staff leveled at me, with energy crackling from its tip. Wink, wink. Though my position was hardly optimal. Wink, wink. Primal magic burned a few feet from my face. Wink, wink. I kept my wits and asked this mighty golem to show me mercy. The armored figure spoke with a voice to make the sky quake and the stars scream. It sought magic to keep itself alive, it said, and the blood of the earth was the energy on which it survived. Having knowledge of the dwarves and the lyrium they provided to our magic. Oh, so blood of the earth is lyrium, huh? That's cool. I provided to our mages. I directed the golem to the mage Atronus. Wait, so this fucker can move? Or you just brought Atronus to it? I guess it can move if it was able to threaten you, who lived in nearby Paravantium. And it left without another word. That is the inspiration for the gate guardians I have designed. As fanciful a tale it might seem. As for why I have asked that each guardian cast from my designs be set with a small lyrium rod, wink wink, I must primarily state that it is mere fancy. If Archon Ishar, whatever the hell, gentle autocrat that he is, sees fit to ensure that my statues are known across the Empire, I hear that one shall stand in the western approach. I would treasure the small hope that someday I might see one walk again. A tale told by Appius Trius, famed sculptor whose creations all sparked from the imagination of those who beheld them. From artists of ancient Tevinter. Badass! I like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and see if, oh god, what is it? Rylan? Commander Rylan? Knight Captain Rylan or whatever the fuck? Has anything new to say now that we've dealt with the bandits? And if not, I'll see you guys back in Skyhold. It's to the point where I literally can never speak to him again. He's done. He's fulfilled his use. We can't even ask how he is. Oh no, it just took him forever. Alright, give me a status report.
Situation in the western approach?
Business as usual, Inquisitor. Sandstorms, deadly wildfires.
Alright, yeah, that is different at the very least.
Mad enough to come out here. If anything noteworthy happens, you'll know.
God, the pixelated sand blowing in front of you. They couldn't up that on ultra settings? Seriously? It's like 4 pixels total. It's horrible. Alright then, let's make our way out of here. And please don't make me interact with Hawke immediately. As much as I love Hawke, as much as I... Oh shit, speak with the advisors at the war table in Skyhold. Well, that is indeed unfortunate, isn't it? I should have made a save. I'm sure there will be a save. A little bit ago. It might have just been overwritten by this, but... Oh shit, this was a mistake! I don't know why I think it's going to take away my ability to do other things on the war table, but I'm just always very, very scared of progressing the main story before I finish literally everything else I could possibly do. So let's get this over with. Let's make sure that nothing has changed. When's my last save? That's a milestone in Skyhold. Worst comes to worst, we go back to that because it's only 30 minutes ago, and it's definitely pre-Warden bullshittery. Hello? Who the hell are you? It doesn't matter who you are, apparently. You accomplish exactly nothing. Varric?
I tracked that Venatori
Varric and Hawke! Aww.
They're looking at assault options
That's
now.
cute.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated.
Actually, we've met like one
This is
blood
the
mage.
Of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for
Is that
changing
true?
our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
That was horrible dialogue. What the fuck
Track
was
the wardens
that?
to Adamant
Talk
Fortress.
to me, Hawke.
Your specialists have my full report.
What a fantastic way to have a conversation. Can I talk to Varric here? Absolutely not. Let's go to the War Council. Also, I only just noticed that we've been playing 69 hours. Nice. Game? Game, please. Game, I expect a cutscene. Please give me a cutscene. Or is it literally just going to be they say some words to me while I look at the war table? That'd be sad. I'd love really heated discussions in the war table room. That'd be really fucking cool, but it's never a thing. Oh well. Oh well. Just endless loading. I would imagine that at least... Oh, no. It is just a regular fucking conversation. Are you kidding me? But way more than normal. What is this? Oh, here lies the abyss, wicked eyes and wicked hearts, etc. Okay, so I can just activate them whenever the hell I want now. Right? Let me quickly make sure that we can still make our way to the deep roads and stuff like that. Disaster in the deep roads! Oh yes! The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Ortsamar. We are now their allies, so... A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Holy fuck, okay, Darkspawn are becoming a problem again! Yay! Ortsamar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Stormcoast Mountains, granting direct access to the surface to the threatened region underground, so that's how we get the fucking red lyrium in Stormcoast. And for some reason it costs 16 power. Instructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly where Darkspawn are fighting... Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. I really hope we get to meet the Legion of the Dead. It's very rare we get to hang out with dwarves, let alone actual underground dwelling, like tide-dwelling dwarves. That would make me happy. Connections. Ortsamar is the experts we need to build such a lift. At your discretion, I can hire a team of their best construction workers right away. I know where to find people who can build a mining lift quickly and safely. We need to move quickly to contain them. I'll dispatch my best people to the Stormcoast at once. Yeah, go on. I'll let Cullen do this one. Okay, the construction team arrived in the Stormcoast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down in the deep roads. Report sent by messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Stormcoast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most of the things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Scout Harding. No, we're not going to the Stormcoast Fissure just yet, but I do want to use our power to open up as much as I possibly fucking can. Meaning, Frostback Basin? There we go. To Ambassador Josephine Montillier from Bram Kenrick from the University of Orlais. Doesn't sound very Orlesian though, he sounds quite Ferelden with a name like Bram Kenrick. So, to Ambassador Josephine Montillier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field of the Inquisition, the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working with you and working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. The University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there's something worthwhile in the Frostback Basin, we should investigate. Then go for it, go. Scout Harding again. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully, this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. No, we're not going there yet. I just do love the ability to revisit Frostback and everything like that. And hopefully actually see a little glimpse of Ortsamar when we're doing, the Deep Roads bullshit, but I kinda doubt it. That would be a little too deep for our liking. Any other places I can invade? Not really. Fuck off. Not really, huh? Who finished? Did we actually get anyone finishing their report or anything? I don't remember. We got someone doing something over there. We got someone doing something there. I think we had someone in Ferelden, but I could be very wrong about that. I know there was something else that we could activate. Where the hell is it? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is just this, big old green rift boy. It's possible, I guess. Yeah, it seems to be everything. I've sort of gone over all of them. Huh. I don't know what to do now. I might do the deep roads thing. Sounds pretty smart to me. Actually, fuck, okay. Going back to the war table, I do need to quickly make sure that everyone, is currently on a mission. Because if not, that'll be real annoying.